What a beautiful smile. Can I stay for a while on the beautiful night? You make everything right, my beautiful life. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another film review, movie review. Actually, this is the first movie review I did because the last thing I did was just an Avengers Endgame trailer review. Welcome to my channel, Fresh TV, where I burp unexpectedly when it comes to recording, and I still don't understand why. Anyways, if you are a subscriber to the channel, thank you. It means the world to me. If you're not, what are you doing with your life? Hit subscribe. Like this video if you want. Only if you want. I can't force you. Or the shortness of breath comes only when I'm making videos too. I get really nervous. I don't know why. Just kidding. It's movie review time. And what movie are we reviewing today? That's simple. What movie just came out? Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse. Let me take time to gather thoughts. All the thoughts. Okay. 10 out of 10. Sony Pictures Animation, you sons of Boston Terriers, did one hell of an amazing job making this movie. Thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. Sony, I'm sorry that Marvel took Spider-Man away from you. When you're out here creating animated movies like this that are practically as good as a movie itself, you deserve to have Spider-Man. You do. You really do. So let's talk. Let's talk. Let's just... I was going to post this. I was going to make this video last night because I saw it Thursday night. Yeah, Thursday evening. And I saw it at the AMC here where I live. I have so much to say. First off, I just want to say, AMC, y'all rock. If you want to sponsor me, that's cool. These Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse cards, you get this. Of course, it's open because I already opened it. So you get this with when you go see the movie, which is really freaking cool because hold on, I'm trying to take these out without messing them up. Which is really freaking cool because you get collectible trading cards when you go see this movie. So I got Miles, I got the Green Goblin, and Scorpion. So let's just start this off. So, for those of you who don't know, this is the story of Miles Morales, the Puerto Rican Spider-Man, which is amazing. I'm so glad that Marvel have chosen to really shed light on this character. Growing up, I loved Peter Parker, and when Miles Morales came out, I was like, that's stupid. Why do we have a second Spider-Man? But the more that I've grown culturally, I think it's amazing that we're getting a Spider-Man that's Puerto Rican. I think any Spider-Man that's outside of, Caucasian is a good thing. It's a good thing for everybody, man, because I feel like in society today, it's a big deal, man. It's a big deal. I'm an Hispanic, so just seeing people, I may not be Puerto Rican, but just to see people of other ethnicities take the spotlight in movies, that's just amazing to me. So Sony, bravo to you. Marvel, bravo to y'all as well. I have so much to say, and my mind's going blank, and then it's coming back, and it's going blank, and it's coming back. But thank you if you stuck around for the review. I'm sorry I've kind of strayed on my words, but let me get right into this. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse takes place. Miles Morales, this is all about him. Guys, I'm letting you know right now, this is not a spoiler-free review. This will have a lot of spoilers. So if you want to stick around and finish listening to this, I'll go ahead and give the non-spoiler review, which is very short, and then I'm going to get into the spoiler review. So if you don't want to hear anything about the movie, click out of this video and maybe come to see it after you watch the movie. Non-spoiler review. I absolutely love this movie. Went through every single emotion. I was mad. I cried. I was happy. I was upset. I was just I was at the edge of my seat. This movie really, 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 it was well directed. It's almost as if you're watching a regular movie and it's just animated. And a lot of times when you go see animated movies, they're not like this. You can't really be like, oh, I saw this movie, it was animated and it had a great storyline. Other than Coco, which was ridiculously amazing. A lot of times you see animated movies and it's like, that was good. And I just mean animated movies that are focused towards family. I'm not talking about all the animated films that DC's released, which are freaking amazing. But I'm saying, so when something like this goes to the big screen, you're not really sure what to expect. Is it going to be good? The trailers make it look good. Hopefully it comes through. This movie's storyline, honestly, one of the best movies of the year. Again, Sony Pictures Animation, y'all did an amazing job. I am very proud of y'all. Marvel is such an amazing job. This is a great movie all around. I give it 10 out of 10. I would definitely see it again. I'm definitely going to pick it up when it comes out on Blu-ray. I have to. It's just that amazing. So if you're looking for a movie to go see, check your local theaters. Check the local times. Go see it today as soon as you can. If you want to go see a movie this weekend and you're a fan of any type of superheroes, go see this movie. We got Aquaman coming out next week, which I'm pretty excited for too. So let me jump into, that was the non-spoiler. That was me saying, you know what, it's a really good movie all around, 10 out of 10 stars. I would definitely go see it again. It's a must-see for anybody who loves superhero films. Now I'm going to give you the spoiler, okay? So 5, 4, 3, 2, I know you see somehow the world's going to change for me and be so wonderful. I'm sorry. Soundtrack. I'm going to just say that. Soundtrack to this movie is amazing. All the little things that you see inside this movie are amazing. I'm just going to throw out some of the stuff that I caught with my eye. Populated. I saw Seth Rogen on a movie that was being made by Netflix, which I'm pretty sure was just a joke for the movie. I'm pretty sure it was Seth Rogen. You see Abel Tesfaye, The Weeknd, and it doesn't say Starboy. It says something else, but it's the same cover to Starboy. You see Chance the Rapper. A poster of him on the back of the place that Spider-Man.
What's up, Mr. Play-Doh Head?
I'll talk to you in a bit, little man. I'm recording something.
Where are you?
I'm recording something.
What are you recording?
I'm recording something for YouTube.
Can I record too?
Well, you don't. I can't. I'm gonna spoil the movie for you. It's a movie.
What
I'll let you know when you can come back in and we can record. Okay? So go ahead and close the door behind you. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, little man.
What are you recording?
I'm recording a review for a movie I saw.
But are you recording the movie for me?
No, I'm recording a review, but we can go see the movie some other time, all right?
Okay.
All right, go ahead. Close the door behind you. Make sure nobody comes in here, all right? Thank you so much, little man.
Okay, what is this?
I'll show you in a little bit, okay?
Okay.
All right, close the door behind you. Thanks, man. Hey, close it right, little guy. No. Thanks, dude.
You're welcome.
I'm not gonna edit that. That's gonna stay in there. Anyways, guys, that's my nephew. Let's just talk about this movie, okay? So, spoilers. The Chance the Rapper picture. Now, that's just the soundtrack alone. There's really great music in this movie throughout. Of course, the Post Malone and Sway Lee, which was the single released for this, was amazing. Sunflower, that's an amazing song. I love Post. I love Sway Lee. So that was perfect. But let's just talk about this movie in general. So Miles Morales, a kid, gets bit by the radioactive spider. I'm not going to tell you how or when it happens, but just know that it does happen within the film. He doesn't really know that he's Spider-Man yet, but along the lines, you get to meet Gwen Stacy. You get to meet this Spider-Man in his universe. Okay, so this got into the Spider-Verse, meaning there's going to be multiple universes throughout this movie, so please pay attention. If you're fans of The Flash, you're used to time travel and having to put your head in a situation where anything can happen. There's multiple universes at every twist and turn in life. But back to what I was saying. Yeah, you get Miles Morales, a kid, a pretty smart kid, you know what I mean? His mom is a nurse, I believe. His father is a police officer, and he's going to a well-educated school where he has to stay there Monday through Friday, which is pretty crazy. It's like college, but it's like high school. So Monday through Friday, he has to stay there, and, you know, it's a gifted school, smart kids. So right off the bat, you know that Miles Morales is smart. He has a love for music, that's a big thing, and then a love for spray painting, but he doesn't really tag anything. What he does is he tags the Hello My Name Is stickers, and then he places them throughout the city. Eventually his dad finds out, gets a little upset about it, but I mean, you get this characteristic, I mean, this little, you know, they're adding to Miles' story, showing you who he is. So, in his universe, you know, gets bit by the radioactive spider, goes back to where he got bitten, trying to figure out what's going on, and then he runs into the Green Goblin fighting Spider-Man, the Spider-Man of his universe, which eventually you find out is a blonde-haired, blue-eyed Spider-Man. Crazy. All right, so that opens up this whole universe, and I'm just going to cut right to it and talk about how amazing this movie is. Yeah, I'm giving you little spoilers here and there, but I'm gonna talk about key points. For example, Peter Benjamin Parker, is the Spider-Man from another universe who has been Spider-Man for 22 years. So this is a 37, 38-year-old Spider-Man who he meets. You have Gwen Stacy, who had been Spider-Man shortly after her best friend died, which was Peter Parker in her universe. You have Spider-Man, you have Spider-Ham, you have Penny Parker, and you have Spider-Man Noir from 1937 or 1938, voiced by Nicolas Cage, which was pretty perfect voice casting there. And then you have the Spider-Man from his universe, original universe, had only been Spider-Man for 10 years. So this guy was like 26 years old, which is weird because Spider-Man was bit when he was 15, if I'm correct, not 16. But yeah, so really freaking dope. An amazing movie. You have all these, Spider-Mans come together. And I don't want to talk about, because I don't want to talk about the movie in general and tell you each and everything that happens. I want to talk about the key points that I thought were really amazing. For example, in his universe, it's not Dr. Otto Octavius, it's Dr. Olivia Live for short. Octavius is really cool. Her tentacles are a little different. Scorpion is Mexican and only speaks in Spanish, which I thought was freaking amazing. And he looks like, hold on, I'm sorry, let me get the trading card. And he looks like that. Okay? Then we have the Green Goblin, you have Kingpin, you have Tombstone, you have Prowler, which is amazing. I don't want to tell you who Prowler is, but in the film you'll know why the homie was crying like a baby, alright? I'm trying to think about all the other villains that came out. Yeah, that's about, if I'm correct. Yeah, so here's Kingpin, Wilson Fisk, and then they showed his wife Vanessa and his son Richard. I thought that was amazing. I thought Liev Schreiber does the voice of Wilson Fisk. Perfect. Vincent D'Onofrio is the perfect Kingpin to me because, Daredevil season 1 through 3, the guy was just perfect. But yeah, this movie, it takes time to focus, though, on each and every single one of the characters. And at the same time, it gives you time to develop kind of like a feeling for these characters. You know what I mean? After a while, you don't want to see any of them die. You don't want to see any of them get hurt. And this movie finds a way to pay homage to Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, to Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, to Tom Holland Spider-Man, which I think is amazing. There is even a scene with the PS4 Spider-Man suit, right? Dude, like, that's freaking crazy. But there's a lot of little Easter eggs planted here and there. You'll understand them when you watch this movie. This movie is great all the way through. I'm sorry if you sat there and you didn't like it. I hope you do, though. It's a really amazing movie from start to finish. It's really enjoyable. It's a movie that I would see again. It is perfectly crafted. The animation is on another level. It's funny. It's heartfelt. It really tackles the relationship between him and his uncle. It tackles the relationship between Miles and his dad, and it really puts you in the seat of like really evolving with the character and seeing his upbringing and seeing like how it goes. This movie carries itself very well. It's pretty lengthy. I felt like this movie was 2 hours. It could have been shorter. It did feel lengthy to me, but it was good, and I'm glad it was lengthy because it got to tackle a lot. You know what I mean? You have Chris Pine voice the first Spider-Man from his universe who dies, and then you have Jake Johnson voice the Peter Parker that had been Peter Parker for 22 years and is also divorced from Mary Jane, which is pretty crazy. And then you have, Nicolas Cage as Noir. You have John Mulaney, Big Mouth, voices Spider-Ham. I don't know who voiced Penny Parker, I'm sorry. And Haley Steinfeld, who voiced Gwen Stacy. As I said before, it's perfect. The movie carries itself well. It's a great movie. I give it 10 out of 10 stars. I would definitely... my voice is actually really... I would definitely go see this movie again. It's a must-see. Take whoever you can to go see this movie as soon as you can. Check it out. It is worth the time. It is worth the money. Sony Pictures perfectly crafted. I'm saying this because I have nothing else to say. Like, words can't really describe just how amazing this movie is. The animation, the comic style that they went with multiple times. It's just the Stan Lee cameo. Everything, guys. It's in this movie. This movie could have been a real live-action movie. And to be honest with you, the guy's name is Dominique, the guy who does the voice of Miles Morales. The dude from Dope, I could definitely see him playing Miles Morales in the MCU. That would be amazing. But definitely go check out this movie. It's great. If you have the chance, go to AMC. You get free cards. I don't know if it was only on the opening night. Each one gives a little character bio in the back. And then... it builds a big poster when you put them all together. So I got some, my brother got some, but if I go see it again, I'll collect more. And then there is a post-credit scene. So for those of you who don't want to know what the post-credit scene is, I will give you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Miguel O'Hara. Miguel O'Hara there. Boom. We're just going to throw it out there. For those of y'all who know the name, you know what I'm talking about, and that's all I'm going to say. Post-credit scene. Boom. A great movie. All around. Perfect from start to finish. Definitely go see it again. I'd see it a million times. Love this movie. It's amazing. Go check it out for yourself. Thank you all if you saw this review. Hopefully you enjoy it, and God bless.